Hello! Today I'm going to be making my May spread, my setup for May for my bullet journal. And right off the bat, I'm going to say that this is not going to be the best narration I've ever done. I'm currently feeling a little bit wired because I've actually had some caffeine. I hardly ever have caffeine. I've started taking caffeine tablets every now and again when I'm like really like bleh. So yeah, I've had some caffeine tablets. I don't drink tea or coffee because it's bleh. It's a bit annoying when I go around to people's houses because they're like, would you like a tea or a coffee? And I'm like, can I just have some juice, please? So it's a little bit embarrassing sometimes, but the other drawback of not having tea or coffee is I don't get a caffeine boost, so I need some sometimes. So I've started taking these like Pro Plus tablets, which I know is not a long-term solution, but on days like today, I need them. I need one. I've only started taking them, I think I started last month, and I think 4 or 5 out of those days I had a caffeine tablet, so, or 2. So yeah, that's my intro. The second thing I wanted to say about this video is it's not my favorite by any stretch of the imagination. I was so uninspired for this month, even though it's my birthday month, so I thought, oh yeah, I could do something really special, but it's been half term, so the kids have been about and Lee's been working for most of the day for about a week. So I was at home with the little one on my own, which is fine, but by the end of the week I was like, oh my god. So yes, I am on the caffeine tablets. Yeah, I didn't actually, usually when I plan my videos, I make up the spread completely in pencil first. And then I go in and ink it and do all the colours and that sort of thing, and that's the bit that I film. However, because I was so pushed for time and I needed to just get it done, so I sort of plan as I go in this video, which isn't something I usually do. So it's pretty much a lot of the same sort of stuff, but with a different theme and style and colours and blah. But I have got a couple of new it's coming, hang on, new spreads. I've got a couple of new spreads because after half term I thought, right, I'm really not making the most of the time that I've got when the kids aren't about, and it just sort of really made me realise I've been wasting a lot of this free time without the kids when they're at school. So I thought I'm going to do my very best to get shit done, basically, when the kids are in school. So I thought I need more structure to my day, because a lot of the time I do the same thing every day, and especially if I'm in pain, or because I'm not on any medication for my pain and the fatigue and stuff, so I just sort of cope with it. And I think sometimes, not often, but sometimes I sort of use it as an excuse for myself, when I sort of say to myself, oh, I haven't got the energy to get that done. Sometimes you just got to push yourself and do it. So I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, getting stuff done. So I wanted to try and make sure I structured my day a little bit more structuredly. So I've got 2 new spreads. They're right at the end of this video, so you'll see them to help me structure my day. I've actually got a daily plan, and I never ever use daily plans, so whether or not it works, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I might only ever use it the once and go, no, that's not for me, or I might just use it on specific days where I know I've got lots to do and do it that way. So I will say I quite like the colours that I used in this spread, the sort of pinks and purples and the greeny colour, but the spread isn't very cohesive. I was talking to my mum about it. I was like, oh, it's rubbish, I can't put it out, I don't want people to see it. But it is what it is. It had to be done. So yeah, it's not my favourite, and I have to look at it for a month. It's really not that bad. It's not that bad. Can you tell I've had the caffeine? More like Meow. Yeah, so the other thing I wanted to say about this spread, apparently I have lots to say about this spread, is that the images are not mostly not mine, really. I've gone onto Pinterest and looked at loads of different bits and bobs and things and stuffs, and just taken the ones that I like and sort of mushed them all together and made some decorations. So it it's okay. I kind of like it. What I don't like about this spread is that because I planned, sort of did that plan as I go sort of thing that I was talking about a minute ago, I sort of like everything changes as I go through the spread. I don't keep like the fonts are slightly different, and the headers are slightly different, and the decorations are different, and the balance of the colors are different. I'm probably just being really picky, but it I just don't. I'm not going to keep complaining about this spread because I've made it now and it's done. And my mum was like, it doesn't have to be perfect every time. You don't have to put a video out every month. And I was thinking, no, I don't have to, but I feel like, I've got all you lovely subscribers and I feel like I owe you. Oh, my oven's going off. Oh, I have pasta. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've had my pasta. I'm all done. I'm fed. I'm watered. I'm better. Um, what was I saying? I was saying that I have you subscribers, and I'm so incredibly grateful for every single one of you, because when I first when I uploaded my first plan with me, I just didn't imagine that it would sort of take off the way it did. And now it's become sort of like I really want to be able to have this as my career, to be able to paint and create and draw and plan and inspire, all those good things. And it's not going to happen if I can't if I can't post, if I can't post more often. So yeah, I've been battling with a combination of things. Number one, am I going to be able to carry on doing this? Because YouTube, it doesn't make a huge amount of money. It really doesn't. And I hate that I have to put adverts at the beginning of my videos because I know how annoying they are. But it is the only way I get a bit of income from this. So yeah, I apologize for the ads. But because I want to do it as a career, not just YouTube, but stuff based around this sort of thing and online, it means that there's a lot of pressure. I feel like there's a lot of pressure that I have to make really perfect, fantastic videos that people are going to like and that are going to be successful. And, if one doesn't do so well, and especially if I've put my heart and soul into it and it doesn't do very well, I feel quite, well, disheartened. I feel disheartened, and I think, oh, maybe this is just not good enough. And I think also because I love you all so much, I want to give you really good content. So I don't want to put out a video like this where I'm not 100% happy with the setup or the filming. Like this desk, it wobbles. I'm filming from home in this video and the desk really wobbles, so the quality is not as good, which bothers me. And there's been so many excuses I've made for not getting on with this video. Some of them are very valid excuses that I literally haven't had the time or the space or the quiet to sit and brainstorm ideas and that sort of thing. But also I think I procrastinate because I want it to be perfect. And I know you can't achieve perfection, I know, but I want it to be as close to perfect as I can get it. And if I know it could have been better, or if I didn't put 100% into it, I feel like I've kind of cheated you all out of better content. So the pressure to create really interesting things is quite intense for me anyway. And then with sort of, because I found a spread and a layout that I'm happy with, I've been recreating the same thing over and over and over again, and it gets to a point where I think, what can I talk about that's not going to bore everyone, because they've seen all this before. So I sort of think, well, I could make the spread and film it, but then I don't know what to talk about on top of it. I think, well, maybe I could just put music over the top of it and just speed it all up, and I think, no, because that'll be boring. So yeah, if you don't mind me being a little bit more chatty and chatting about random stuff, that would help me out a little bit if you could let me know that, because it would take a weight off my mind, knowing that I don't have to get everything perfect. I know a lot of you have already said that, you prefer it chatty, but I'm wondering how chatty I can get before you all go, oh, bloody hell, shut up. So, yeah, if you could let me know. I'm going to do a couple of polls. I will figure out how to do it, because I know you can do it in the little the eye icon in the top corner. You can make not a spread. Come on, you can make a poll. So I'm going to do a few polls, because you don't have to go anywhere else. You can just do it while you're watching the video. And I'd like to know a few things. Number one, do you mind it being chatty? Number two, does it matter if it's not perfect? I'm hoping, or would you rather I sort of did one video that's perfect, or several videos that aren't, in my eyes, as perfect as I'd like them to be each month? The other thing is, I am going to start trying to change up my spreads, because they work for me, and I like everything about them. But I'm bored of them. I'm quite bored of them. There's a few that I definitely won't change, like this everything tracker. It just works so well for me. And I really like the sort of monthly layout spread. But I want to change up some layouts, and I feel like I need a change to re-spark my passion for planning, because it's starting to feel a little bit stale. So I want to start exploring some new things, and hopefully when the kids go back, with my new resolve to apply myself a bit more, to really apply myself, hopefully I can start creating more interesting things. I did actually want to say something about this spread. These lines that I'm drawing across here help me to work out when I need to start worrying. So if my mood drops below that line, then I need to do something about it. The energy as well, if it drops below the line. The pain, if it's above that line, then I need to do something about it. The sleep, if it's below that, is it sleep? Stress, if it's below that line, it's okay. If it's above that line, got to do something about it. And the same with the productivity. If it's below the line, then I need to do something about it. So it gives me a better sort of view on what I need to take notice of, because I think that will help. Ooh, slam. That's my little one going out to the park. The other thing is, this planner is a new journal. This journal is a new journal. It's the same brand I used for the last one. I was going to use my beautiful, beautiful Citrus book from Citrus Bookbindery for this month, but, well, not this month, but for however long it lasted. But I decided I'm going to save that one, because it's so beautiful. I don't want it to sort of be put away after several months because it's full up. I want to be able to keep using it. So I am going to put all my collections in there, just in one place, and keep it there because it's so pretty. If you haven't seen it, I have a video review of it and you can check it out there. So yeah, but this book, same brand, it's Le Mans, it's a hardback, it's A5 dot grid. And it's my go-to, really. I really, really like it because I love the pages, and I love everything about it. But for some reason in this one, it's been printed weird. It's missed out several pages and it's just had a few dots somewhere, or none at all, and it's been blank pages. So I had to skip a load of pages. But it doesn't bother me too much because I've never had a problem with Le Mans before. And I can put up with that. It's a little bit irritating, but I'm just gonna sort of stick the pages together for now, not permanently, because then I can maybe do some doodles on those blank pages, or maybe do some collages or some brainstorming. I don't know, I can use them. But yeah, if you keep noticing me flip pages that have nothing on them, that's why. I was thinking for my next setup about doing, I used to draw these little people. We always called them little people, and I loved it. And I just really like them. They're so cute, and I used to draw them all the time. And my dad mentioned to me that maybe I should start drawing them again because you lot might like them. And I thought, well, I haven't drawn them for about, well, probably about 10 years, not properly, if not more. So I thought maybe I could do a spread and bring them back to life and see how they've evolved from when I was like 15, 16, something like that, when I was drawing them, and see what you guys think. So I'll I'll poll it. Are you interested in seeing my little people and me doing a spread about them? I haven't done it because I'm not sure if it's something that you'll all be able to recreate, because there's a definite style to them, so it might be tricky for you to actually recreate them. And I try and keep that in mind when I make these videos. But maybe you'd like to see them just for the fun of it, and just see what you think. So yeah, let me know if you want a little people spread, because I think I quite enjoy doing that, and then it would solve my problem of what theme to do for next month and all that sort of stuff. Um, excuse me. So yeah, I've changed a few little things in here. My food log, I haven't done a 2-page spread for it because I got sick of filling it out. It was just annoying me. And it was also kind of depressing me, realizing how many meals I'm missing, even though I'm actually trying to eat more. I'm missing a lot of meals, which is obviously one of the reasons why I'm feeling so run down. So I've done it into a 1-page spread to make things a little bit easier for myself, because I still want to keep an eye on what I'm eating. But maybe next month I'm thinking I might give it a miss, just so I take the pressure off myself, and then go back to it and see if there's been any improvement over time. So yeah, it's just a 1-page spread for now. And then on this page, sorry, a load of footage disappeared, so you won't actually see me set up the whole thing, but I used to have this over 2 spreads: the successes, improvements, and gratitude. And I think my line a day went with these, but I've made them smaller because I didn't need that much space to fill them in. But I've kept a big gratitude because I think it's important to make sure that you're making the most of the things that you're grateful for. So I changed that one up a little bit as well. And then we're on to my weekly spread. I'm keeping this one the same again because it just works. It really works for me. I like it. Like I say, I am going to try and change things up a little bit next month. So maybe in the upcoming weeks I will do, I don't know, some experimenting and see if there's another layout that I like, similar to this one. But I do like the way the colours turned out on this page, and I think it's quite fairly clean looking. So I do like this one. In sort of the spirit of applying myself a bit more and making more content and uploading more videos, I've decided that this week that I'm setting up now, I'm going to do a sort of plan as you go thing. I don't know whether it will be 7 days condensed into one video or one video a day, but I'm going to plan my day in real time. And you'll probably have a few of the, or at least one, because I've made the spread, you'll see it on the next page, a spread where I fill in a whole page for a day. I have done I a lot, don't I? I've just realised I'm like, sorry. Um, God. I'm not going to say it anymore. I probably will say it. I a lot. It helps me think about the next thing I'm going to say. Look at my little kitty. Look at my baby. That's my little girl. Here comes another. This is me penciling in this next spread. This is the daily spread. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, or whether I'm going to keep it this way over time. I'm really noticing these ums now. I wish I hadn't said anything. But yeah, I'm going to do this weekly or daily setup plan with me. You'll see me plan in the mornings and in the evenings. Mostly in the evenings, because I tend to plan the next day of the evening anyway. But sometimes if my level of energy changes by the next morning, then I will reevaluate my plans. So here I'm setting up a time schedule, and it's the only thing I'm doing scheduled by time frames. I don't usually do this because I don't structure my day. Like I say, I don't actually structure it, and I think I really need to try and give myself more structure, something that I can follow. Because if I can plan it all out in the first place and be able to see where things are going and how much time I've got for each thing and how much time I want to dedicate to each thing, then it's going to, if I can see it visually down on paper, this is when you're going to do this, 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 and this, then hopefully it'll help me realize that it is achievable, because I've time slotted it and I've made it more structured. I've given myself more structure. I've used, for the time frame I'm doing is from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. because at 3 p.m. this is only 5 days of the week, but at 3 p.m. I have to pick up my children from school, so anything after that can change. I don't know when I'm going to be free, but on the days where I know they're both in school and I've got time, I can plan these time slots. I've left the Monday and Tuesday empty because on Monday I'm hoping I'll be able to spend some time with Lee, but if he's working then I will restructure my day so that I can get some work done. And on Tuesday Ridley isn't at school, so I don't know whether or not I'm going to have time to sort of fit all this sort of stuff in, so we shall see. But you'll see that when I get to my daily planning videos. This is a spread that I found on Pinterest again, or it might have been Instagram. No, I think it was Pinterest, and I just really liked the way it looked. I thought it looked really cute, so I think it might be something I keep. I sort of started it and went, oh, I probably won't stick to it, but it's worth a try. But actually, I mean, definitely, if it works, I will definitely stick. I will definitely stick to it. So next we have the actual daily spread. This one's for Wednesday because that's when I'm going to start it, because like I say, I don't know what I'm doing Monday, Tuesday yet. On this spread I have my top 3 tasks, which are obviously the tasks that I want to get done the most. I've got a schedule section, and even though I've got the schedule on the left here, I've sectioned it off into morning, daytime, evening and nighttime, because like I've got on Wednesday I've got what time is it from? Video prep from about 9:30 till 11, I think. And there might be like subtasks I want to do in that. So video prep could be brainstorming, it could be planning ahead, it could be penciling things in, all that sort of stuff. So I might want to subcategorize it so I've got space to actually schedule in those subcategories. I've also got a to do today part, which is probably going to consist of the things, the other sort of errands I need to run, or probably home stuff I need to do at home. Then I've got people I need to contact, something to do for my exercise and my health. I've got a new Polish phrase because I'm still trying to learn Polish, and I've got a little time for, because I want to sort of be able to reward myself. If I manage to get all this done, I'm going to make sure I have a little time for something nice. And then some notes at the bottom, and that is it for that spread. So we'll see how that one works out, because I'm quite interested. I'm looking forward to using it. So if you got through all this video, thank you very much. I'm sorry about the caffeine hyperism. I'm sorry I've sort of moaned a lot through this video. I'm sorry I've not been putting so much content out. Basically, this video is a whole just, I'm really sorry for not posting as often as I was hoping to. Also, the finance tracker, it is coming. It is, I promise. I just haven't got round to editing it and that sort of thing yet, but it is coming. So thank you for sticking with me, and just supporting me. I really, 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 really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you're not already, subscribe to my channel and please like this video. Leave me a comment if you've got any ideas for spreads that you want to see, if you don't want to see my little people. If you've got time, fill the little poll in the eye icon so that I know what you want to see more of, and I'll see you next time. Bye!